I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix something in a minute. I'm gonna fix a drink. Here. That seems to be adjusting. Unpaired. Cleaned all this out. Yep. All right, give me 1 minute. I'll be back. I'm just doing a little light streaming. Probably won't see much gameplay because I'm just kind of getting ready for the main stream. Figured I'd jump on my own channel and stream for a few minutes. I'll be right back. Righty. We're all roughly level 12, I believe. Could run some Necropolis. That would be really fun, but probably the only one that likes it. Necropolis and Manectorin, those are the two areas. Go do Restless Isle stuff. Might be fun. Isn't that weird? Begin again. Have to run these. All right, now we're ready. Fridays on Ice. Huh. Ah, it's not on the original campaign. Interesting. Sorry, I'm scrolling through. Well, there's nobody watching anyway. I'm scrolling through the lore. They've changed it slightly over the years. Siege of Storm changed it now. Attack on Storm. Originally, this was called the Siege of Storm Reach. Back, cries Captain Marcus. We cannot hold the Chrono Gate. Fall back. Turning to the archer next to him, the elf points to the wounded bowman at their feet. Crossbow bolt jutting from the fallen bowman's chest helped him back to the inner walls and tell him to be ready. Aye, Captain, the archer replied, slinging his longbow over his shoulder and helping the wounded comrade unsteadily to his feet. Go, we'll cover your retreat, orders Marcus. To the other bowmen and fighters under his command, he calls out his orders. Fighting retreat! Give the wounded time to get back to the barricades. We know this district. Make these bastards pay for every inch of ground. Captain watches the bowmen assigned to the rooftop positions to run their crude wooden walkways would allow them to retreat along the rooftops when their positions become unsafe, burning them with the vials of alchemist fire or dropping them to the streets below to prevent the Droam forces from following. Beyond the gate and the bodies of the first wave attackers lay dead, some cut down by arcane magic, but most from the rain of arrows attackers lay that had broken their charge. There had been no question that the gate of the Chrono River would be the weak point to the city's defenses, and it seemed that the Droam forces had agreed. The crude battering ram that they had chopped from the jungle trees lay broken and in flames, blasted by the wizard Shangmar's fireballs. The scorched bodies of the orcs pushing it lay in the burning wreckage. Shamgar, exhausted from all his efforts, had been sent back to the safer parts of the city to recover and rest. Before he left, he had spoken with Captain Marcus, visibly weakened from his efforts. These Droam forces are warded by some form of protection. My magic should have destroyed them before they reached the gate. I am sorry, but this battle will be won by the strength of arms. Looking now, the captain could see the enemy forces gathering on the far bank of the river, preparing to cross the bridge they now held, red pennants waving in the air as more battering rams were being pushed into position. Swarming around them, the captain's keen elven eyes could make out the individual orcs and kobolds they soon would be facing. War drums began pounding to drive these monsters into a berserker's rage, banishing fear and doubt from their mind. Unmistakable among the horde was the figure of the armored orcs who would present a deadly challenge to any who stood before them. A single ogre had made it to the gates. Through the wreckage of the fallen siege engine, the trampling body of the dead, and trampling the body of the dead. It had taken every bow they could draw to drop the creature as it pounded on the city gate, and the damage the creature had done was clear to see. There was no way that the gate could withstand the concerted effort, and the captain would not have his men caught in the open when it was breached. That is just a small sample of what is now the attack on Stormreach, what was once called the surge of Stormreach, the siege of Stormreach. Get it? I'm thinking about possibly starting a basically like a DDO story hour. It'll probably be more than an hour long. So if y'all watch this, give me some feedback. Tell me what y'all think, and we'll kind of go from there. I will be on Fridays on Ice in the next few minutes. So join me on twitch.tv/DDO stream. Ooh, excuse me. I will see y'all in a few minutes on the official channel.